Okay, so here we're asked to simplify a rational expression. First of all, what is a rational expression? Remember back in Algebra Part 1 in this website, a rational number is a number that's a fraction, a over b. This is a fraction, or rational expression. It's just that we have x's in it. So it's called a rational expression. An expression it's a fraction and it has x's. So we're going to simplify this. To simplify rational expressions, we want to factor. So this cannot be factored, but in the numerator I can factor out a 3, and when I do that I'm left with x minus 4. 3 times x is 3x, 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. Here the x minus 4's cancel, or really x over 4 minus 4 over x minus 4 is 1, and 1 times 3 is 3. But when we cancel, there's really 1's left. So the simplified version of this is 3. Now, what does that mean? Well, notice if I pick any x value other than 4, I can't pick 4 because if I plug in 4, we get division by 0, and that's not defined. So if I plug in any number besides 3, for example, let's say x is 5. When I plug in 5, we get 3 times 5 is 15 minus 12. Over 5 minus 4 is 1. We get 3 over 1, which is 3. Yeah? Let's say I pick another x value. Let's say x is 10. 3 times 10 is 30 minus 12 over 10 minus 4. 30 minus 12 is 18. 10 minus 4 is 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. We're always going to get 3. So when we say simplify, that's exactly what this is. This is simpler. It's easier to work with than that. Now, to get an even better understanding is if you get out your graphing calculator and you were to type in y equals 3x minus 12 over x minus 4. If you do this, you got to make sure you use parentheses around these when you type it in. So if you type that in and graph it, the graph is going to be, this simplifies to 3, and the graph of y equals 3, as we studied in our graphing linear equations, that's a horizontal line at y equals 3. Yeah, that's what that's going to look like. The only difference is when x is 4, you aren't going to see it on your graph, but there's going to be a little hole there because it's not defined when x is 4. Yeah, again, that hole isn't going to show up because it's so teeny, but the graph of this is if you plug it in your calculator, is just that horizontal line, y equals 3, because that is always 3 for any x value except for 4.